ladies, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to try to do some peacock feather nails using Maniology's M089 plate, that pattern right there. And just let me get my pineapple cotton holder ready. Got my scraper. Stamper. Just kind of something you have to have. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint these nails with a base color. So peacock feathers generally come purple, blue, with like a yellow, orange, and then a little green on the outside. So the colors that I've decided to use out of just what I have are Dearest Aurora, Moonwake, Lasso, and Ocean Floor. And all these are kind of holographic glittery. I love them. I think they're really pretty. And I have me a little cheat sheet here to go by. A picture of a peacock feather pulled up. And please do forgive my voice. I do have a cold or something respiratory right now. I'm not feeling the greatest, but this is fun to do, so we're just gonna do it. Alright, so I'm gonna do my thumb. And the good thing about these polishes is they're super opaque usually, and they don't require a lot of polish to get coverage. And they usually run $8 to $10. Some of these I did buy in a collection. I think it was Grimm's Nightfall is what I bought. And it has all these beautiful, darker, like holographic, glittery kind of look, shimmery. They're really pretty. I tend to like metallics best for some reason. I don't know why, but it just seems to be what I gravitate toward. I really love this blue. Honestly, how can you go wrong with purple and blue? And I think I'm gonna do this one in the greeny teal, Ocean Floor. And that is honestly gorgeous. One of the prettiest colors I've ever seen, I think. Which I'm a green blue girl anyway. I love green and blue. They don't look good on me, but I still love them. Okay. And we'll do our little pinky in this pretty lasso. As you all know, I'm not a nail tech. I just do this for fun. I enjoy it. It's my hobby. It's my own personal little form of self-care and meditation. So I do this just because I love it. And stamping has made nail art fun for me because I'm not trained. I don't have any training. I'm just a regular person trying to have some fun and play with some nail art. If you like that kind of thing, then you're in the right place, and I do encourage you to like, subscribe, and share, and turn on post notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. I do have a code with Maniology. I'm an ambassador. My code is NURSE10 for 10% off anything that you purchase through them that's not on sale. You will get the 10% discount off your order, and I will earn a small commission, which allows me to buy more products, because of all these products that you see I buy with my own money. I'm not sponsored. I'm just a regular person. I don't have PR. I don't know how to get PR. But like I said, if you like to learn and you just want to play around with stuff, Maniology is a great company. Their customer service is just unmatched. Anything that I've reached out with any kind of issue, you know, they've taken care of it quickly. and without question. I had a bottle of polish break in shipping, and they sent me another one. I mean, no questions asked. I did send a picture showing them that, hey, it was busted. But that rarely happens because their packaging is phenomenal. It's very securely packaged, all their goodies. I did buy their box of 9, I think it was called, the Halloween box. I didn't do an unboxing on that just because everybody was doing an unboxing on that. But when it comes closer time for Halloween and spooky nails, then yes, I will pull that out and we'll be doing some nails. I'm just kind of not ready to give up on summer quite yet. I think that's good there. And we'll give those just a second to dry. And while we're waiting for that to dry, I did want to say, Maniology is just a great company. The first time that if you were to join their subscription box, which I do every month, it's $30 a month, I think. If you join to be a subscriber, you can pay a month at a time, 6 months at a time, maybe even a year at a time, and you get a bigger discount the longer, of course, that you subscribe. But you can skip a month, you can pause it, and pick back up when because you get a sneak peek of what the box is going to be for the next month. If you don't like it, hey, skip it. Next month you might like the next one coming better. And it just extends your boxes out, another month, however many that you skip. I do want to say, if you use code SUB5 for first-time subscribers, you do save $5 off your subscription box. Again, another thing is, everything that you purchase from them, you earn points, and you move up in tiers to earn free goodies. And you can kind of check that out on their website. It kind of goes into more detail, and people have lots of videos on that. I'm not going to go into great detail on that, but I'm telling you, if you just love fooling around and playing with nail art and you don't want to spend a whole big bunch of money, Maniology is a good way to start. I don't have a whole lot yet either, but I'm trying to build my collection. I love it. It's fun. I get to make a mess, and it's kind of a fun mess. And cleaning the plates kind of feeds my OCD. I get to just kind of keep everything nice and neat. But you get a stamper and a scraper. You get this and a small card with your first box. So you get everything that you need to get going and get started. But I'm going to go ahead and reuse my sticky stamper station here. And it's just like a little sticky sheet that you can tap your stamper on, and it gets the extra polish off. Now, I like to use paper towels. I know some people don't, but just for me personally, I don't want to dirty up my mat too much. So I'm that girl. I don't want to get my mat dirty too much. So I just lay my stamping plate right down on that. And I have this handy, but you don't want to get it around your stamper because it will cloud it up, and it can ruin the head of your stamper. You don't want that. And honestly, these things are ready to go right out of the box. I've got a little gunk on there from last time. But the only thing I'll say is that you do want to make sure that it is seated in its little housing correctly, because if it's not, you're going to get a wonky looking stamp. And this was my first Maniology stamper, and as you can see, I got some polish and some scratches and this, that, and the other on there, but it works just fine, so I'll just keep using it. So you kind of want to have everything set up and ready so that you're ready to go. So we got our pineapple scraper with our cotton round soaked in 100% acetone only, our mat, paper towel, stamping plate, polishes, stamper, scraper card. We got some tape over here ready to go, and we're ready to go. So I think for my outline, I need straight up black. For some reason I didn't pull that one out. Who knows? Here we go. So straight up black. And I've not used it in a while, so I'm going to just kind of... I watched this lady. I just love watching her videos. Her name is Kelly Marissa. and she does all things polish, and she says to roll the polish in your hands this way so that you don't create air bubbles in your bottle. But again, straight up black from Maniology. This is a staple. You need straight up black, you need white, and I personally think you need silver and gold, heart of gold. And then the silver that I like that they have is so metal. Just love it. It looks so pretty. It doesn't have any funky after color left behind, or whatever you would say. Again, I don't know much about color theory. I just know that I know what I like to look at, and those colors are really beautiful and seem to play well with all these other colors, even though they are in a different, some are cream, some are metallic, some are like a shimmery, you just have all kinds of different finishes, but those work well with every kind of finish, I feel like. So that's my 2 cents, but here we go. So I'm going to pick up this Peacock image right here. Another thing I've learned is I was using way too much polish, so you just want to kind of cover the top, I don't know, third. Make sure you're at a 45-degree angle. Press down, but not too hard, and just scrape down one time lightly. Then you want to take your stamper and just kind of give it a roll. And I was a Hulk smasher before. Like, I really would mash down on that thing and just, I don't know, I thought I had to do that to get good contact. And honestly, you don't have to do that. So with this, I'm going to just move this to the side for a minute. Actually, we can go ahead and clean it, because I'm going to be doing some reverse stamping. I'm going to try my hand at that, and we'll see how that turns out for me. I think I've only really done it once or twice, and I'm not the best at it. I see some people, like there's a lady called Grandma Mimsy, and I love to watch her. And then there's Mary Bombich is really good. Zen Stamping, that lady's awesome. I don't know, there's just a whole bunch of them that teach you a lot of tips and tricks, as well as going to Maniology, to their channel on YouTube and watching their videos. Devin and Tiana are just wonderful, and they make you feel like you're a part of the Ohana, which is family. And it's just a nice space where everybody seems to be really nice, and you can watch their lives and you can comment, and it just makes you feel like you're a part of the community. So yeah, so there's that. But anyway, there's the plate clean. I am going to take my little palette, and I did make this little palette homemade. Anyway, as I was saying, my camera keeps shutting off before I'm finished, so I don't know. Honestly, I would make more videos if I knew how to correctly video. Like, I bought this big setup here, and it's user error. I just really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying, and I'm having fun, and really that's all I care about. I'm not here for, I just want everybody to be nice, and I try to be nice to everybody. I want to have fun. This is fun. So I'm not trying to be a nail artist. I'm not trying to step on any creator's toes. I don't think that I'm going to be the next YouTube star or anything like that. This is just fun. So that's why we do it. I was saying, I am going to try, if I can get this to stand up, I'm going to try to do some reverse stamping. I'm not the best at it, but it looks fun, and we're going to try. So I have some of my little tools here, and honestly, I just really like this brush for some reason. And that's just acetone that I'm dipping it in and kind of wetting it, but I like that a lot. I don't know why. But I'm going to take yellow for the outermost part, and I'm just going to go right in between all those. And the good thing about this is, as you can see, I have a trimmer, and this is even nail art that I am able to do even with my trimmer. So, don't want to go inside those lines, but I do want to get around. I messed up a little boo-boo there, but it's okay. I do kind of want to go between. And really, I just kind of touch, because I know some people can set the polish down and kind of drag it where they want it to go. I do not have the skill for that, so I just have to just kind of dab, dab, dab. Just dab, dab, dab it. And I mean, it takes a while, but it gets the job done. You know, I'll let that get a bit too dry. And if you get it dry, it will pick up the outline. You don't want that. So, I'm just going to put a little bit more on there. But yeah, I made this little nail art palette just with some epoxy from Lowe's, and then a bunch of nail glitters and stuff that I had laying around. Some holographic flakes and polish, and I don't know, mica powders. I think I even put some mica powders in there and to color it and give it a little bit of interest, but I thought it was cute. But yeah, this is just fun. It's a fun way to be creative. And the good thing is, it doesn't have to be perfect to look pretty good. I mean, you can see here I'm making all kinds of boo-boos, but it's still gonna be okay. You know, it's still gonna turn out okay. And that is awesome. So, I'm gonna drag this, I think, through the acetone, just because it's got a little clump. See that clump? I don't like that. But, but yeah, as I was saying, you know, I would make more videos, but I have trouble finding a simple to use recording app. And right now I'm using Screen Mirror, and I mean, it works okay, but it does shut off in the middle of recording, and that's super annoying when you're trying to make a video, to have the video keep turning off. I think it shut off 3 times already in this video, and that's super annoying. But anyway, but if I could find a way to film better, and like, I know some people use Filmic Pro, but honestly, that's a little advanced for me. I'm technologically challenged over here, so we're just doing the best we can. But yeah, so that looks pretty good, I think, with the yellow. I am going to clean my brush really good in the acetone, back and forth and back and forth, and I'm going to move on, put the lid on my yellow so I don't dump it, because I am clumsy. And then I'm going to go with the blue, and like I said, some of these I flubbed them up, so it's not going to look as good as it could have, honestly, but you know, we're working with it. I'm just going to put a little blue in there, and again, I'm not trying to be too precise, just kind of get it on there. Yeah, and honestly, I think just to add more contrast, I think on the outside of these, I'm going to do purple instead of the blue that or the teal that I originally thought would look good. But honestly, for some reason, I'm thinking purple might be the way to go. And I'm just kind of wiping my brush off in between, because I am messy and I did pick up a lot of polish. So, and you know, if you've never made videos before, I'm going to tell you, it's really hard to make a video, stay in frame, um, make sure your machinery is functioning correctly, do the nail art. So, you know, to all the people out there who are great at this, my hat is off to you. I mean, it really does take skill, not only, you know, the nail tech skill part of it, but, you know, just to be able to work the technology and entertain people as you're trying to do the nail art. I mean, it's a lot. It's hard. So, you know, be kind. I'm not necessarily mean to my channel. I've had no issues, thank God, but I know that, you know, some people do, and it's really hard. And they're doing it probably for the same reason that I am, just because they enjoy it and it's their hobby. It brings them joy. So let's just let people live. That's what I think. Just let people be happy. If it's not bothering you, move on. But yeah. It's kind of wanting to stick there, so I've about done what I'm going to do with this color anyway, so. Because honestly, that's not going to fit on the nail, I don't think. It's a pretty large image. And it's strange because usually I don't, well actually yeah, it is going to work out that I do that. Because I do normally do my big decoration on my ring finger. Don't ask me why I do that. I don't know. It just seems to be the way that my manis pan out in the end. For some reason that's my decorating finger. So but again, if y'all can see my crusty dusty cuticles, they're still not healed from some product that I cannot use, so there's that. I mean, again, it looks kind of bad, but hey, we're playing. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid on that. I'm going to put the lid on my ocean floor, and I'm going to move on to Dearest Aurora, which is this beautiful purple, and we're going to just slap some of that down. I've cleaned my brush, and we're going to go in right in the center of all these and just kind of dot it on there. And honestly, I think even a dotting tool would work kind of great for this, because I mean, there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of blopping it in. Again, reverse stamping is a little more advanced. It does take a little bit more practice, which I'm just learning to do, so not the best, but again, it's fun. I'm making a mess and I'm having fun, so yeah. We are going to call that good. Now what I'm going to do, can you see that? It's not perfect. I mean, it looks like I said, kind of bad, but again, it's fun. Okay, so I'm going to put my lid back on that. Now, another must-have, I really think you have to have, if you're going to do stamping, I just think you have to have these. You have to have the, well, it doesn't say, it's the sticky base coat for reverse stamping and such. And then you also really, really, really need smudge-free top coat. I've used different top coats for stamping. This is the bomb diggity dang. I mean, it just doesn't smudge. I don't care what you do. I'm going to move this aside. Now we're going to take this sticky base coat, and you just need a thin layer. I mean, it doesn't take much at all. And just kind of glide it over the top. And it's exactly what it says. It's sticky base coat. So we're going to let it dry, I don't know, 30 seconds maybe. It doesn't take long. And I'm going to give it a little look-see. Like I said, again, I see some boo-boos, but it could be better. It really could be better. But for, you know, I think it's probably, like I said, the second or third image that I've ever tried to do, so I'm pretty happy with it. It's good enough for me. And you know what? That almost looks more teal than blue. Did not think this through, did I? But I'm still gonna do the teal one. Okay, I think it's sticky enough. So I'm trying to get where you can see, and I'm gonna turn it this way. And we're just gonna press. And there you have it. Press, press, press. And I mean, honestly, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. Now, since I didn't stamp the others, as far as an image goes, I'm just going to use just regular top coat on those. But for this one, I am going to go in with the smudge-free top coat and just show you the shine and how pretty it is and how good it works. And I don't know, I'm a gobber. I like to gob a lot of it on. You probably shouldn't do that, I don't know. And then I cap my end, which I should have filed that little doodad off at the end, but oh well. But, and you know, you could even get more creative than that if you wanted to. You could take this image and do a double process where you pick up a solid color, then, well, you do your stamping with this and you put it onto the solid color, and it kind of creates like a two images. I don't know, I'll try to do that one day for you, but for today, this is just a simple, quick little look you can do. And again, that was using all Maniology stuff, minus the acetone. But the plate was Maniology M089 and the array of polishes that I used, and I ended up not using my black and white today, which is, well, I did use the black. So yeah, so please, again, like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to build my channel, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. Go to Maniology and do a little shopping, and use Nurse 10 for 10% off your purchases. Thanks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.